Hi everyone. First off, today I want to ask the brothers and sisters out there if you know of Bear049, Brother Gary. He's going through a little difficulty right now, and bless his heart, he's been a loyal servant to the Lord, and he's been a blessing in my life. I know just on YouTube. I don't know him in person, but we've messaged back and forth a few times. He's helped me on a few dreams I've had, and he's helped me with a few other things that we've discussed about what's going on in the world today. He needs your blessing. If you can help him anyway with prayers or a little bit of money or whatever it is, whatever the Lord puts on your heart to do to help him, I'm sure he'd greatly appreciate that. And that's Bear049. He's on YouTube channel there. You can find him if you're not a subscriber. Real good fella. Bless his heart. Anyways, maybe everybody's feeling like I'm feeling, like we keep looking at the sky, seeing things are different, or everything feels different right now. Dreams have been intensifying lately for me. Things I've seen in my dreams. I haven't spoke of them to anybody yet, but there's a couple I might talk about here in a little bit. Rapture could happen any moment in my mind. For those who believe in that, there are some that don't. That's okay. The Bible said that there'll be some of those that won't be able to discern the truth. So, it can work both ways, but I have faith that Jesus is coming soon, because I fear that judgment is coming upon this nation and upon other nations for the abominations that are being it's just occurring everywhere you turn. I hate to look at the news anymore because it just sickens me what I see. So, anyways, on the 11th at 4:43 a.m. I woke up, and the first words out of my mouth was Paran and rest. Maybe this came out back to back. It was like, I don't know why I said it. I woke up. I wasn't dreaming nothing in particular. I was dreaming about a family member. It had nothing to do with anything that was said out of my mouth. So, but I woke up and Paran and rest, and then it's like, what the heck does that mean? So I asked Brother Gary, Bear049. I asked him in a message. I go, brother, I said, when I woke up this morning, the first words out of my mouth was Paran and rest. And what does that mean? And he came back within an hour and gave me some scriptures from the Bible. Numbers 10:12. And this speaks of when the Israelites came out of Egypt. They were in the wilderness of the Sinai, and before them the cloud rested in the wilderness of Paran. The cloud was God leading them out of Egypt, and in the daytime he was a cloud, but at night he was a pillar of fire. So right there it gave me goosebumps. Right now I got goosebumps, but there's the two key words, Paran and rest. God rested in the wilderness of Paran. So Paran is obviously a place of comfort for the Israelites to be, where they rested and where God was there. And God also gave the commandments to Moses there and Aaron when they spoke to the Israelites on God's behalf. That was in the wilderness of Paran. So very amazing stuff. Petra is not too far from there, and Petra is believed to be the place where the 144,000 from the tribe of Jacob will be protected from the Antichrist during the Great Tribulation. So very interesting that it came out. So what does it mean? I don't know. Was God speaking to me directly? I don't know where that word came from. I hadn't thought of it otherwise. So he must have put it there, but I'm not sure what the purpose was. If nothing more, just to let me know that some things were going to happen soon, and we would see. Very interesting. Couple dreams there I had. One, I'm standing at the base of some steps, and to me they look like steps going up into a temple. And not having seen the temple, but when you look at the steps at the Temple Mount right now, they look similar to that, except they were a lot better shape. They were like brand new. And the announcement came from the door that we're waiting on the Son of David to come out. I'm like, wow, that's huge. So, and that dream was over in a flash. It didn't last very long. And then Not long after that, I had another one where I'm following Jacob, and I knew it was Jacob. Don't tell me how, because I was looking at his backside, but I knew I was following Jacob, and we were walking to Bethel. So I thought that was very interesting too, because Jacob and Bethel has a history there too. So um, I believe that's where Rachel's buried. So I believe that to be so. What else was there? Just recently, I dreamed about strange dream. It was a fish that was cut open from the belly, you know, so all the guts were out, right? But yet this fish still lived, and this fish was swimming towards this channel, and then it went through these, you know, like I call it a tunnel, but it looked like culvert pipes, you know, and it went through different layers, and like at each level, like there was 1, there was 2, there was 3, and then there was like this electrical something was there, like you had to get through that without hitting it, or otherwise you wouldn't get to continue on. And it's like I didn't know what it meant. And then at the end was this robotic arm, and it was putting this fish in this collection plate or whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but I thought that was odd. You know, it's like, what does that mean? I know fish sometimes deals with rapture, and then this tunnel thing could have been raptured up, but you also had to go through this tribulation period or something, because the fish had to avoid each of these electrical shocks at these stations going through. And I can't remember if it was 7. I remember seeing 3, and then it's like, well, I don't know. After that, I lost track of the fish because it was way up ahead of me. But very strange. And then, you know, then come today, my next door neighbor next to them is an empty lot that's being developed for a house. And then of course today I went outside, and the first thing I see is 2 big metal culverts across the street that they laid down. And then I look to the left, and they're pulling up all these trees around this lot, and they got this one, you know, like a robotic arm, but it's on those hole diggers, whatever, and it was pulling the trees out by the roots, just uprooting them. So I'm like, the only thing missing was the fish. And it just happened that this weekend that a friend of ours from Florida came, and they brought my wife a big old, I don't know if it was a milkfish or what it was, but it was a big fish. So my wife gutted that this weekend and was cleaning it and had some of it to eat. That didn't eat it all, left the biggest part of it, but so the head and the part of the body is still intact in the freezer. So there you go. There's my fish and my metal pipes and all that. And then of course they're laying electrical lines over there at that new house, because they're getting ready to pour the foundation. So they got the wiring stuff running up and the plumbing. So maybe that was a bit prophetic. Who knows? But maybe the Lord is telling me these things. If I can see these things and understand it, then there's other things He's showing me that I can understand too. Like, I'm still trying to figure out the dream I had 2 days ago about tall trees, and I believe they were in Israel somewhere, but there was these tall trees, and they had an abundance of fruit on them, clusters of fruit, and they were being